not a huge fan.
That question ended up being a pretty heated discussion on my stream the other day.
What?
Thanks to
I
Adoor.
love asking.
The orange juice, pulp or no pulp question.
Oh.
It's a conversation starter.
It is.
I did answer it very passionately, and some people had some things to say.
Yep.
I mean, broadly speaking, my answer would be apple
pulp.
juice, but you know.
It's just a texture
Apple
thing
juice.
for me.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know if you can get that with pulp.
Hey Zachary, how's it going?
You'd ask nicely.
Yeah, well, apple juice without pulp, then.
Okay. Streams look good, and everyone's here. So let me go ahead and put a stream marker. Hi everyone, welcome to, what is this, week 6? Week 6 between a guy and a door, and we're here with our co-caster Zachary. Feel free to say hi everyone.
Hi.
Hi everyone.
Bun's here too.
Sorry, you said to
so
say
very
hi everyone, so I did too.
It's okay. Very quick overview. Hour 45 for a match, unless a bingo happens 5 in a row, or we reach majority with all of the bingos blocked for a player. I'm sure y'all know the rest of the stuff, so I think we should be good to get started on this board. If y'all have anything else you want to say, please feel free. Thank you for the scales shenanigans once again, guy. Appreciate it.
Yes. Okay, I'm all set. Okay. Yeah. Well. Thank you, CEO, for casting as always.
Of course.
Very appreciative to the casters, but otherwise, nothing much from me. Good luck, have fun to a guy.
I'm having some substantial slowdown in the game at the moment, so I'm not going to be ready to start a match right now.
That was a very silly dodge.
Until I find a way to get that consistently not slowing down.
Yeah, I'm
trouble.
Zachary, do you like orange juice with pulp or no pulp?
I'm more of a no pulp kind of gamer, but
why? It's very interesting.
I could live with pulp.
Because you see, a guy said he was mostly indifferent, but that he would usually be okay with pulp. So we got like a diversity of opinion in this column.
Yeah.
It seems like you're maybe pro pulp. Is that what I'm getting out of this?
I don't know. I'm just asking questions.
You're just asking, yeah.
She's just trying to stimulate the conversation a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't really thought about it myself too much, to be honest.
Just, yeah, trying to see where everyone else is at.
Feeling out the audience.
Mm-hmm.
So, Adore, in this block koala art, are you saying that you're a locked door and a guy is a frog?
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a guy and a door. They're versing.
You know what?
This has been the highlight of my matches, is getting to show off these little screens. It's so sad.
Truly, thank you for your art.
It's always a hoot.
We're gonna have to start opening up block koala
I haven't made any art,
conditions.
but if I do block koala gift, I'll make some. I'm not an A tier player, so I have.
You're
respect.
making your own art right now.
Yeah.
That's fine.
We still got time for shenanigans in B1. Maybe not a lot, but enough.
I guess I'm gonna have to play it like a smaller window game because this is working fine.
Okay. If you end up having to go smaller, that's fine, because it fits on the stream either way. I'll just make sure that it doesn't.
No, I'm not going to do what I did last time and make the...
I appreciated the CRT effect from across the living room.
The scale smaller.
Isn't it kind of sad that the creature kills this rabbit for no reason?
Yeah. This bunny's just trying to work on his jump shot.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to put my screen smaller for this, I guess. Sorry, there. There you go. That should be.
Oh,
Let's
interestingly,
see
it
how that
actually just
works.
kept it at the same size with it being windowed.
Well, wait, this is a windowed mode instead of what I did last time.
For sure. Alright,
Um,
so are we good to go?
so it shouldn't look any different on stream.
Yeah, stream's totally fine.
Um,
Thank you.
If it does, you can adjust it now.
Okay, cool. Alright, good luck, have fun, y'all.
All right, thank you. I
best
I'm
of
ready.
luck. I'm going to mute Devin now.
Sounds good.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
I'll
Good luck out
confirm.
there.
And Bingo Sync whenever...
Bye.
Bye.
Alrighty. Oh yeah, I finally fixed the noises on stream, so we should have the same chat noise, but a brand new jingle, whatever players mark spaces.
Okay, what chat noise are you working with over there then?
So I have pause requested as staying as alarm 1, square claimed as chime 6, and chat received as chime 1.
Oh, chime 1, we're so back. Okay, there we are.
Yeah. Because
I
like
guess
I'm
the old sound.
Yeah, I'm definitely used to hearing that old sound for chat, but I figured it could be nice to have a new space sound. So both players are muted and deafened, so while we're waiting for final confirmation from Guy, those big sad faces. This board looks interesting.
Mhm.
Oops. Hold on. Let's fix that. There we go. Okay. I asked them if they were ready, and then I had to fuck around with my timer. Okay, we're good. So, a lot of really quick spaces on this board, which is going to be interesting. Generals are defeat 8 bosses on this card, 6 gifts from this card, 4 levels and 5 games, shooter, and cherry disc 3. But there are a lot of very, very quick goals on the card, so I imagine we'll probably just see a pretty big rush of those, depending on what players are most comfortable with here. What do you see, Zachary?
Yeah, I'm looking at cherries. Pretty solid set. Like the rankings here, we got Bushido, Velgress, Overbold as our top 3, but then you got like a Night Manor and a Rakshasa after that, depending on what you're feeling like. So, it's not too terrible.
Oh, also, would you mind doing the checkboxes and I can handle the games?
Perfect, yep.
Cool. Thank you.
And we're off. Where are we headed? Oh, frame 1 Mooncat for my guy. Who would have thought?
Yeah, frame 1 Mooncat from Guy does not surprise me at all. He was warming up with Mooncat. And
Night Manor, Emerald. Okay, Emerald's not too terrible.
I didn't really expect the Emerald to be the first thing. This could also just be a pretty fast gift that happens to set up for Emerald later.
Fair, yeah. Though Emerald's not terrible. Emerald's the outside one, so what, you just need the hacksaw for the ring?
Okay, so I guess we are staying in, so...
Yeah. All of our little implements.
Honestly, that
Yeah,
bottom
it's fun.
row does look pretty fast,
good.
so I could see potentially...
Fun that
just-
both of them are gonna
Yeah.
box each other out of it. Yeah.
And also, I don't exactly know how comfortable either player is actually in Antarctica, but that is definitely not a quick goal if you're not super comfortable. So
Me neither. Also, I have not been counting enemies in Mooncat, I'm realizing.
I think we kill this guy, take a death, and then kill the spider, and that's 6.
Okay, cool.
If I remember
I
that
was
correctly.
just gonna trust a guy. He knows his Mooncat.
Yeah.
I believe him. Hacksaw pickup.
Interesting to
Doors
hold on the first
taken.
square of a game. That seems risky. Unless I missed an enemy type, and I'm pretty sure we're good, right?
Did we not get a bird earlier?
Yep. Okay.
Yeah,
guess
we
not.
must not gotten a bird.
Also, that jingle
Doors
sounds
getting
very
very
nice
close on
to
this.
mark a space off. Thank you, Frank.
Oh, we probably got a gift in there. I was not paying attention.
Yeah,
to
we
the
just
thing.
did. So both players picking up pretty quick gifts.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're into Alcazar's hat, which will be shooter progress, as well as 2 different squares. Okay.
Yeah, Alphazar's hat, like, even when there's only shooter and or bosses on the card, has been pretty high value so far this season.
Yeah, the boss situation. Oh, we're gonna snag up a lot of bosses here if we go
Yep.
all the way to stage or 3, rather.
Interesting that neither player is hopping into what I thought was a pretty fast center square, but I can't really say I disagree with the players' choices so far either. I'm just surprised that neither of them's attempted to open up Yoshida Ball yet, since 2 rounds is really quick.
Yeah, like you said, there's a lot of fast squares, so like, yeah, I suppose it's just maybe whatever you spot or
Yeah.
whatever seems to make sense for your game plan.
Yeah, and one of the nice things about, like, Campanella 3, for instance, is since it is an auto-scroller, you actually can get a decent amount of time to read the card if you're comfortable in it.
Plus, we get to see Galbrain, so there's that.
That's true. We're 1/37th of the way to a Galbrain victory.
I like also, I'm looking at the highlighted squares here, and it's fun once again that it looks like they're both going to box each other out of this column 4.
Yeah. I do hope that we get to
So I
see the
guess it
4
is
Emperors
slower.
goal this game, by the way, because I practiced that goal recently.
yeah.
It's pretty fun.
Oh, double rock on, yeah.
Yeah. The thing with double rock on is, like, unless it's that specific goal with the caveman upgrades, you almost can, like, never synergize them together.
Yeah.
It's just like beat one really long level and then do it again, but this time in a different one.
Yeah, no revolutionary either. That at least can make that kind of worth it.
Yeah.
To hit both of them. Not direct synergy between the two.
I feel like I haven't seen revolutionary on too many cards this season, honestly.
Yeah, that's fair. I've seen a lot of Amy, it feels like.
I've seen a lot of Amy and I've seen a lot of Campanella trilogy so far. The guy is down to his final life here, but... Oh, that guy just sniped from off screen. What the hell?
Well, yeah, coming up to a... Oh, I missed a boss from a guy. For that first Alphazar's hat one, we're coming up to another for each of them, and a bonus level for both of them for a gift.
Yeah, so some
So that's kind of fun.
very good early synergies from these players. As expected for B1, both players are doing a really good job of grabbing quick goals that also help them grab generals. And there we go. That's a very satisfying jingle to mark a space off. I'm glad I switched to that one.
Yeah, that's really fun. I like that one.
Also, shoutouts to Winner for reminding me that the new sound effects were even a thing, because I would have totally forgotten until the middle of the match, and then spent half the match fucking around with them.
Right, we've, as long as we don't quit out, got ourselves a Camp 3 gift. There we are. There's the Lycon.
Okay. So
Ooh, Alphazar.
I imagine gonna be
Yeah.
a pretty quick snipe here. I think once a guy marks off this bonus game, like, I don't even know if you stay in for the bosses at that point, honestly, because you know a guy's probably in it for the longer haul.
Yeah, I think you come back for it later if you need the shooter progress or something, but at this point I don't think there's a good reason to stick around just for the generals.
Yeah. I think one thing that's been really interesting this season that we didn't have really last season, since the boards generate with like at least one guaranteed synergy between the named generals and the games that are on this card, you kind of see a couple of games get some pretty big buffs because of it. And the fact that adoor is even thinking about staying in here for Alphazar's hat is a sign of how valuable that game is. The guy understandably pivoting out to get another quick goal in Mortal.
Oh wait, that's the guy's pivoting out to head to Mortal. Interesting. Not sticking around for stage 3.
I think it's too early for stage 3, but you're also still like
That's
threatening.
fair.
I mean, obviously, once a guy marks off this Mortal square, adoor will know that he's not in there anymore, but...
And now we're heading for Bushido center square. Nice.
Yeah. Curious to see which of these players marks this first, because both these goals are pretty fast, but the Mortal one kind of requires a lot of in-depth knowledge on where to place your guys and stuff.
Guy seems to be playing pretty efficiently here, though. So.
Yeah, this is the exact route you'd want to be taking here. You can, like, technically save more lives if you get some fancy parachute jumps and stuff.
Yeah,
but,
I was
like,
gonna say that I've seen the parachute jump there. I need to figure out. Well, I need to figure out a lot about Mortal, but
yeah.
COG for Brewery 69 Sour Dance Prince.
Hi, Rev. Thank you for the 2.
Shifty Eyes.
Meanwhile, the first 2 rounds of Tomoe going pretty much exactly as expected. Tomoe is a really strong character and my personal favorite for Bushido Ball, so it doesn't surprise me. Who's your main in Bushido Ball, Zachary?
I don't know actually. Now that I think about it, like I haven't played a ton of just Bushido Ball just to play it. So like mostly like, well, I pick the one version or another of the cheese characters now that I think about it. Most of the time that I do end up playing for Bingo, so
That's fair.
I don't know. I never really picked up an actual main.
Yeah, I kind of just decided to sit down with it one day, but like while I was learning runs to like also learn how to play Bushido Ball. And
like actually play.
Yeah. Tomoe is definitely my
the-
favorite.
Yeah, the tokenized goals I'd need to like just actually learn how to play everybody a little bit at least.
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes gave the Super Mario Brothers movie a higher rating than Parks and Rec.
That's interesting.
I am like upset by this.
They're 2 very different
Wait,
things.
no, it's popcorn.
No,
I'm sorry.
it's still higher. but
It's
yeah.
still higher. I'm still upset.
My upsetness has resumed.
People love Mario.
No, we absolutely love Mario, but we also love Parks and Rec.
Yeah, my understanding is you're a bit of a Mario enjoyer.
Yes, I've how many hacks have I made for Mario at this point? I have made 3 SMW Kaizo hacks, been a part of 2 standard designs, and then also SMB2, so 6.
My name is Princess Bun Bun as a play on Princess Peach.
True.
Ah, I didn't know that. That was the
We
one
love
there.
Mario.
Fuck.
Yeah. I was worried I was super behind on games, but I think we're good. Thank God.
No.
This was
Red
not
Mountain Drip.
negative on Mario.
No.
I couldn't think of words, I'm sorry.
That's fine. So the fact that Bean Drip lasted a full 10 minutes into this match is a sign of how many fast squares there are, because this is definitely one of those squares that you see on a board and just rush right away. I guess for the viewers at home that don't know, these are just the bonus games that you play in Campanella 1, except the diamonds are worth half the amount of points that they are in the main game. Which functionally doesn't really change much, but it does mean that you have to slash 10 diamonds to get an extra life instead of just 5.
I feel like I've seen this question come up recently. Do the levels via Bean Drip count as levels?
So from what I heard from Matt, Yes, they do, but if Adore were to go back into Campanella later and play the bonus levels again, they wouldn't count there.
Okay, that's what I was thinking, is they count as if they are the bonus game when you're playing through normally.
Yeah. But I think the official stance was, I mean, why not just play 4 levels of Campanella 1?
Yes,
But,
yeah. And that's the thing, I don't think we're going to get through 4 of them here anyway, so...
Yeah.
I guess maybe the door will stay in just for this, but...
I mean, technically, you don't even need the 4th one if you just happen to beat, like, this level, and then mark this off after 2 stages in Camp 1, I guess.
Yeah.
What are we looking like for levels?
Yeah, we didn't even get through. Okay, so not a big deal. There
And we should be on lives at this pickup, and if not this pickup, the one after it.
Yeah, we're at 43 right now, so yeah, this 10 will get us right there.
Nice.
Alright.
As expected for a B1 game, spaces are flying. We're 12 minutes in and it's already, what, 3 to 4? That's ridiculous.
Got Pilot Quest crash site. Alright. Start working on making a friend. This... Yeah, this is the only Pilot Quest square.
I remember in the off-season when someone drafted Pilot Quest, I forget who it was, but they got this friend goal and refused to mark it off until they specifically talked to the friend to be like, your friend is singing to you, to like confirm that they were actually your friend first.
Yeah, you gotta make sure that that's the friend.
Yeah. It's just not some random guy that moved in down the street.
Alright, so I did eventually remember that we had 4 levels in Camp 3 from... Oh, we put ahead 4 Mooncat levels from a guy as well, so I'm behind on that one. We're about to get 4 kick clubs.
Yeah, this is a surprisingly fast board for most levels, but I think the last like game or 2 of levels is going to be the one that sort of decides this one. Alright, so what is this seed looking like for Bug Hunter? I guess we can't really tell quite yet, but we do have Bombard, I see, so that's good.
Oh, okay. Which I think then the move would be to try and leave the blue guys and force them to evolve.
Yeah, I agree.
Bombard's gonna always get you there no matter what.
I think,
probably,
yeah, just aim for the pink guys, and I guess the orange guys now in this round.
Is this who I think it is?
I can't tell. No,
Ron and Amy?
I can't tell. It's an NBC show, so probably. Yeah, I'm a little surprised to see Adore not leave the blue guys here, because I guess... I don't know, seeded Bug Hunter is always kind of interesting, because to me it kind of makes more sense to let everything evolve early on, so you kind of see what you're working with. Which is like...
Yeah, I can see just even getting in there and doing a scouting mission just to see what's going to evolve and then resetting the seed to decide what you want.
I've only had good jobs on the card once, but... once I got into it and remembered that it was seeded, I was like, wait, it makes more sense for me to just have a really quick scouting round and like see the modules and or the guys and figure out what's best from there. I'm a big fan of seeded Bug Hunter for Bingo. I think it works really well.
Yeah, it's cool.
I'm glad that
really any of the seeded ones.
I was gonna say I'm glad that a lot of the games with random modes also have seeded options, because it makes for fun direct head-to-heads that we wouldn't otherwise really get in these games.
That's kind of a thing that Disconia is also missing. Among its many things that would make it really fun for Bingo is like a seeded full war.
Yeah, definitely. So we do have the Quasnars in this job, which kind of sucks, but it's not like the end of the world, but obviously Flores Bombard would have made this a lot easier. I don't think a single guy's spawned on an elevated thing so far, which kind of makes this Bombard super useless.
About to get a boss for a guy.
We're about halfway through this bug hunter seed, but it doesn't really look like we've... Like, all the modules look kind of just straightforward ones so far, which is interesting. But looking at this, I guess I don't even entirely... Yeah, because, like... I don't even really know if Bombard is super great on this setup, which kind of sucks, because that's normally one that you super rush. I haven't seen a bug spawn on a raised platform once.
Yeah, so I guess it would not have ended up being worth it, we're finding out, but still.
Do the bugs spawn in the same spots in Seeded Bug Hunter?
To my memory, it like starts out the same, but then based on your actions, it can mess with stuff.
Okay.
So like, they won't always try to spawn this. Well, maybe they'll try to spawn the same, but like your board will be messed up in different ways.
Yeah, because I almost wonder
I think
if
it'll
like
spiral out from there.
yeah, because like obviously trying to remember the exact movements and shots and stuff that you did would kind of be hard. But I wonder if you could theoretically just run it back the exact way you just did it before.
Yeah.
Alright, and it looks like we are staying in for the Kit Club gift. And I guess another boss, but I've personally kind of flipped the pendulum a little bit on Kit Club as a gift and realized that it's actually a pretty long gift.
Yeah. This one you at least get bosses along the way, and desserts you've got to make it pretty far, so it's not terrible.
Oh yeah, I forgot desserts was on the space on the card because I can't see the board entirely right now. But yeah, if you're already playing through like 2-7, it makes sense to stay in for the gift, but I've seen a couple of players just kind of just go for this gift early, being that it's one that at least is like fairly comfortable, but you do have to play through like 20 stages to be able to get it. Right, that's a good clean bug cutter.
Ooh, alright. Trying to head into Kit Club, though.
Okay.
We'll at least get 4 levels progress in time, but see if we stick around for boss or anything like that, depending on how late the square ends up getting marked.
Oh, we might not make it over to this other dessert in time. I don't think we need to, though. Okay.
Hey, I haven't been keeping careful track. I was about to start pulling up the VOD to double check, but I'm not super worried about the counting.
Yeah, the fact that a guy went an extra stage shows me that he knows that he didn't get 10 yet, but I imagine just going to play through to 2-9 and get the desserts up at the top. Probably looking up the dock to confirm that they're there, but yeah, it's just above these shot put guys.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Or like not directly above them, but in the area above them.
Yeah, where the little runner dudes go down. Yeah, there we are.
Alright, that should be the mark. This is a treacherous place to stand.
We got there, though. Apparently not even that dessert.
When did Adore mark that space off? Is a guy holding this? A guy might be holding this. That's a nasty hold, because Kit Club is hard to do super fast.
Yeah, he didn't go for that Sunday, so he has to have gotten to 10 already. So yeah, he must be holding in this one, which is going to work out for him.
Hey Ace, how's it going? Welcome in.
What am I supposed to do?
Hey, what's it, Ace? Oh, a guy probably just got the gift there, didn't he?
Yeah. So this is a good way for a guy to get back into this, because, as we mentioned, Kit Club is pretty long, and, even when you're speedrunning it, there's not, like, a ton of time you can save, because you just have to play a bunch. And, I think Adore's gonna, unfortunately, be the victim of a pretty nasty and, unfortunately for her, consistent snipe here on the skull. But welcome in, Raiders. We are... I was going to say we're deep into this match. It's only been 20 minutes, but spaces are flying off, so it feels like it's been a little bit longer already. But that's B1. How was the other game? Welcome in, everyone.
Yeah, it
I'm
definitely
here.
feels deeper into this match than we
Yeah.
are in reality.
I forgot to switch over both players because I was just watching the game. Whoops.
Yeah. Join the game. Alright, Grimstone. What do we got for Grimstone? Level 4. Interesting.
Bosses, obviously.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry.
Cherry
Bosses.
disc, also.
Are there 4 different dungeons you can count as levels in here? Or?
Obviously, if you reach level 4, that's 4 levels, right?
That's another Kit Club boss for each of them, then I have counted correctly. Level 4 is an interesting pick here.
So, to me, it seems that a guy is kind of just starting to bank progress in some of these longer goals that might come down to it at the end of the game.
Yeah.
I'd be a little
It is
surprised.
like,
Yeah. I'd be a little
I
surprised
think we
to
have
see.
gotten through basically all the fast ones, or the ones that are like super fast at least.
Yeah, and I know from first-hand experience that a guy will probably not open that Velgress goal unless it's the final space in the match and it's 12-12.
He's not much of an overbold head either.
I don't think he's much of an overbold head, but I know for a fact he's not a Velgress head. So,
Yeah.
Adoor has pretty much free claim at this.
Yeah.
Also, I've said it a couple of times this match, and I'm going to say it again. The new jingle that I set for marking a space is very satisfying.
It really is like a little jingle. It's very fun.
Yeah. So, something I see a lot from Grimstone players who are attempting this goal, I feel like players don't grab like the Deranger or basic armor when they probably should. And I feel like it increases the RNG on this goal for some players because of that.
Yeah, at least gotta go and grab the Deranger quick.
I guess I should probably be paying attention to Adoor's Spellgrass. I think she's been fine
I started watching before we got the bird, and we've been good since then at the very least.
Immediate blind, let's go. Oh, but the crit to make it up for it, let's go.
Who needs it? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, there's a Velgress. Nice column 5 block.
I'm just going to stay in for the
Sticking
cherry.
around at least for an extra key. I could see at this point in the match snagging this cherry.
Yeah, I think at this point in the game, if you're already in Velgress, you might as well stick it out for the cherry. If I was going to say, unfortunately, if Adoor dies here.
Okay, we're at least going for gift. Yeah, I could very well see cherry here because I believe Adoor is quite good at Velgress. That's what we're seeing.
Well, and thankfully can go much faster now that she doesn't have to kill every enemy with the blaster.
Yeah, now that she's not having to do that goal, she's really cooking.
You want to get the armor in the upper town. That's fair karma, but at least for me, I see a lot of players skip the Deranger specifically. It looks like a guy has picked it up here, but Wobble is capable of killing these enemies even at level 1. The avoidance of crits with the Deranger is definitely helpful. Also, hi Karma, Gen B, and Vex. Welcome in, everyone. Alright, shout outs to Kavian spawning in the absolute worst spot here, but Adoor has the Dark Cherry and Velgress, I'm pretty sure, so she's definitely very comfortable in this.
That's right. Okay, we got both keys. Nice. Shout out to HUD. So true to you. A door more like a tier.
What was that?
You and Chad saying a door more like a tier.
Shoutouts to the floor 89 star block.
Just for funsies, yeah. I love watching people be good at Valgrass.
Yeah.
This is so fun.
Alright, Nador has the gun upgrades, but understandably is just gonna make this safe as climb as safe as possible here. Just even while making it safe, this climb is still terrifying.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Like,
Okay.
I know she has it, and yet I'm so scared.
Oh, what?
No!
What happened there?
Just, like, got, I think, bounced and then didn't have the clouds underneath her. It's so sad.
Lost the jump. That's unfortunate.
Oh, yeah, I think got a jump eaten by a bullet.
Understandable pivot.
What do you got for Rakshasa? 30k? Alright, nice.
I would imagine this is probably gift and boss, and then evaluate if you want to stay in for 30k after that.
I'm also realizing we don't get boss or our 4 levels progress for Adore either, which is really sad too.
Yeah.
A really solid general play.
I imagine she'll be back into Valgrass later. Oh, we are gonna... Okay. So I was curious...
Straight up gifting it, or?
So we're probably gonna
Or
gift
green
it, and we're
trolling?
probably gonna intentionally take the green troll boss because it drops frogs when it dies.
Yeah, fair.
And then if you do
Something like
that, yeah, that looks like what we're doing here. And then if you do that, I think you get like, I want to say like 17k from the boss, and then you're like pretty much at the 30k threshold. Oof. Okay, just in for the gift. That's also fair.
Oh, Cameron's pointing out in chat a thing I didn't notice is we got Joel up on a guy's screen. That's a new one. I don't...
Adore mentioned today she finally got actual practice instead of just playing Valgriss. That's very valid.
Yeah, we gotta update the name meta in Grimstone. We got. I like that we're shaking it up here and there.
Yeah, me too.
Ale had his moment, but season 3 we're getting silly with it. Door. Sadly, not seeing any butter here on the wild zone.
That's some good lightning dodging there. Well, this will be a boss if Adore's able to pick this up, so that's good. Although he is trying as hard as he can to make this difficult on her. Wow.
Oh, that's level 4 for Joel.
Oh my god. What is this guy
These
doing?
bomb spawns. Oh
What
my
is
God,
this guy
okay.
doing? He does not want to go down. I spoke dull game. I don't think a guy
Dull game
likes
for Joel.
Grimstone very much.
Yeah. We're staying in for gift or what? Oh, there's some butter. Here.
Maybe just wanted to
Never.
confirm that it was actually, like, gonna save it. Okay. Pilot Quest versus Pilot Quest.
Oh, Zolnak? Maybe this will be the Grambler? Could it be?
The guy still doesn't have the Meat Shack online, so Adore does have a pretty big time advantage here. I'm just gonna check these couple of jars
Yeah.
here. Now we're going
Dungeon,
in.
but no
Okay.
Grambler. I think there's a chest just to the left, if I'm thinking correctly, on the green dungeon.
Alright, well, she was rewarded for killing that blue guy.
There's some butter. Right?
3 ingots and a meat, I think, is enough to just head back at this point, probably.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. Okay.
We're pushing our luck, but we're close. You could take a hit here and still make it back.
All right. We are gonna see a guy try to push this column 1 bingo potentially, as well as working on the row 4 bingo, which Adoor's already working to block. But I'm not gonna lie. If I saw a cannon in my middle piece, I would probably just reset because I don't know if.
Yeah, it sucks.
That's a very tempting piece to have in the middle, to have to go 5 rounds without using.
Yeah, it's the worst possible one to have there, and you just go on autopilot and you're like, yeah, let's throw a cannon in.
Yeah.
Alright, we got a level rush probably from Adoor here, because I don't think we got Campanella anywhere else. Could throw in a boss potentially, but we'll see.
Yeah, looks like we are just rushing it as fast as we can here, so.
There's 4 levels.
Oh, just for levels. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, we're now up 3-2 on levels, so yeah, we get a quick overbold here. See if we actually go for the goal, or if we're just gonna rush levels here.
This goal does synergize pretty well with the cherry, but I feel like an overbold cherry right now might be a little tough. I would imagine this is probably just like a couple of rounds to get the levels goal and then maybe get the gift on the way.
Though, I could see a world where you go for this row 2 here. Like, you get set up, you get 4 levels and the overbold square.
Yeah.
And then you have 4 more levels left, which I guess you could do an Alphazar, which would be kind of funny, but...
That would be funny. You could do it in Rock On. You have Club Pass.
Yeah. True. I don't see why not. We're hitting a 100 prize wave. We appear to be doing levels, or being extremely cautious.
Yeah, this is definitely just levels. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I always forget that 100 round overbold waves count as levels, but it's definitely a very fast levels if you do it that way. At least for the 2 and 4 variant, I guess. Can you even win if you only do 100 on the final? I guess you probably can, right? It'd just be annoying.
Yeah.
Alright, and I think Adoor now seeing the value of that Devolution Square for cleaning up the remaining blocks here is also going to hop in.
Did a guy... Okay.
A guy
Pieces
reset.
don't reset.
Yeah.
He reset? Okay.
Yeah, a guy reset while Adoor was working on overbold stuff.
Okay. Guy's got little scarecrow trident guy. Or maybe just going for levels, because it does appear she used our center guy.
Yeah, I mean, this is also good levels and good gift synergy, because if you're going to stay in for the 4, you just immediately send the 5 and lose, but get the gift.
Fair, yeah.
I'm also a little surprised to see Adoor bank that pilot quest progress and not just go back in to make the friend when she was that close. Because I feel like this late into a match, that's a pretty tough goal to just like confidently hold onto your progress in.
Yeah, I suppose, like, if this is potentially a bingo push, I could kind of see holding off, though. I don't know.
Oh.
Center columns have been pretty good with Pilot Quest, too, though.
Yeah, especially with her levels progress, this could potentially come down to a rock-on race, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually know how either player feels about rock-on, but that rock-on goal can theoretically be like a 3-minute goal if you do it right. I don't know how fast it is with Goose's safe strats, I guess, because I just learned her more risky ones.
Maybe. We'll find out.
Yeah, I think if... Well, Adoor's not actually working on this demolition goal, I guess. Because you said she placed the center square already.
Yeah, we've cycled through a few different center square pieces.
Okay.
But a guy is still holding steady with his little three-pronged trident guy. Scarecrow, whatever these are called, if they have official names.
I always just called them pitchfork guys, but...
Mm-hmm.
I always feel so bad to have to use a cannon on, like, one guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's 3.
Yeah, guy making pretty good progress. So we're just having to clean up this round, and then we're all good.
There are demons all over the place, and that top corner on a guy's screen is kind of awkward.
Yeah, that's kind of gross.
There's not really that many guys there, but I could see that potentially being pretty nasty next round.
Mm-hmm. Closing out. Yeah. Nice round 4 clear. We just gotta set something off in round 5, and we've got gifts. We just got 4 levels. Yep, that's the 4 levels mark.
That road 2 is also kind of scary.
Yeah, that mark right there, I'd be really thinking this space through if I'm a guy, if I want to stick around in here or not. Though you're at round 4, so...
Yeah.
Oh, hey, the diagonal is not terrible either for a door here.
True. Looks like we're just going in for the gift right now, which is fair.
Okay. Yeah, clean up gift. Oh, I didn't mark gift for... Wait, did we do demolition gift?
I think
I missed
so.
the tail end. I saw we got 4.
I didn't actually see if she got the 5th level, but I imagine she did based on how aggressive she's been gift rushing right now.
Yeah, I'd have to assume.
I'm going to hope/assume that we get to see the garden to confirm, but that would be the only one that I don't think we potentially marked yet.
Should be able to pretty quickly VOD check that as well. Oh, did we have an issue with the rescue mission there?
Did she just skip the rescue mission and then just keep going? How did that work?
Yeah, she got in here and
she got in here and died, and they were asking. I missed what happened, but like she selected Huxley, I think, for the rescue mission, and then it just started as regular mission, and I think she was confused, and I'm also confused.
Oh. Okay.
Like the last I saw it was at this screen. Yeah, and I guess she must have hit back and just said, "Fuck it, we're not rescuing Gwen on this run."
That's so fair, though.
And I'm not gonna lie, I never saw that back option until now. I didn't know that you could just decide, nah, I'm good.
It's all clear from a guy there. He's got one more round on that one.
How did Adoor end up in the middle of those guys?
Dash through the guy, which I didn't know you could dash through someone. Or maybe dashed over and he popped up, I guess, now that I think through it a little better.
Yeah, why is there even a back option to not do the rescue mission?
I guess so you don't get trapped in that menu, but...
But, like, you should get trapped in that menu.
Yeah.
Like, if there's a menu to get trapped in.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Alright, there's gift number 6.
And here we're closing out Pilot Quest. Update, yes, Devolution gift. Well, yeah, obviously, because we marked it, but confirmed real style as well.
Yeah. So I think at this point, if you're a guy, after you presume... Oh, there we go, 2 butters right away. Just gonna head back home,
Easy
we're good.
Yeah, just, alright, you're done here.
Take my go for a walk, grab some butter, and come back home. Not the bench, the house. There you go.
Yes.
Talk to the friend.
Oh,
Don't
no,
hit the friend, talk to
Adoor.
the friend.
Don't do that. Hey.
They just moved here.
Can't believe I have to unmark that for making an enemy at the crash site.
Alright, and it looks like we are going to be holding this while Adora looks up the guide here. So this could be a pretty nasty middle column bingo here. The guy is still very focused on trying to make sure this demolition round goes well. And
if she misplays this hold because a guy is about to mark this, there's a world where he picks... Okay, never mind. Statement retracted. I was going to say there's a world where he picks Pilot Quest and gets 5 butter immediately. Cause
are we doing the full? Oh, we're doing the fast strat. This is very scary for a guy. We did miss these guys, though.
Adora making a little 1 on the board, which I like.
Yeah. So, I think now, the thing with this goal, and having learned this one specifically, the first 3 waves are incredibly precise and specific with both your placements where you need to be and the things that you're building. It does look like we're trying to go for the like super fast strats here. Oh, never mind. Okay, we might be winging this one then. Because typically, if you're following Goose's...
kind of remembered it.
Yeah. Nope, we're missing those guys up top. Nope. And a guy is just going for initial encounter. Yeah. Not the level you need to be in, guy. Oh, demo. That makes sense. I was very confused why we were in initial encounter, but it was the demo screen while he was loading up the dock. Okay, so it looks like Adore is going for more of the safety strats here, which should be fine. I think this makes one of the waves harder from what I remember. But this way is definitely pretty safe. You start building the chicken farms out a little more naturally on that stretch of the island instead of the one to the bottom right. Still basically do the same thing. It looks like a guy's going to also be doing the same strat here. Unfortunately is just about a wave behind. But with how volatile this goal is, that one wave of a difference might not even super matter.
Yeah.
We aren't going to be able to build
Could mess up, could just be slow on menuing. It could break a few different ways if you're not super comfortable with this, either of them, really.
Yeah. So the main hard thing about this hard strat, if people end up learning it, is the chicken roll-up before the start of wave 2, where you have to place 2 campfires while the meat's rolling up before it actually cooks it in time. But if you manage to do that, you set yourself up so well for the rest of the stage that it kind of makes it worth it. Right now, Adore is technically a fire behind on the wheel that she's set up to the bottom right camp. I don't know if that super matters or if that's just a speed thing. Oof. But she's got to be careful here because these shots out are definitely pretty tricky. This is the last, like, super threatening wave, and then you have a couple of waves that typically kind of autoplay themselves. We are going to see the campfire wheel running down there. And yeah, guys, just unfortunately, like, pretty much exactly a wave behind here. Still, theoretically, will be fine if Adore messes this up, but Adore is in a pretty strong position here. And
yeah, that's the problem. She's gotten through to the parts that are basically auto-scroller.
Yeah. And this...
Tough to lose that one.
The thing is wave 3, in my opinion, is like the last, like, hard wave, and then from there, wave 4 and 5 are almost like complete autopilot. I think Adore is in position right now where she's fine. Yeah, this is fine. You normally put down like another guy or 2 here to help out, but I think that doesn't super matter. I don't even know if the safe strat even
Oh,
grabs
here.
that extra guy or not.
Alright, wave 3 over, yeah.
Oh, almost bought a wheel. That would have been terrifying. That guy needs to be a rock 2. And then they need to build another rock 2 right here. Oh, that meat actually works out pretty nice. And wave 4 will start you over here. Do you really not need a campfire for the bottom right guy? I guess not, huh?
Find out.
Because I know Goose's super fast strat has a campfire next to this extra wheel.
Oh, we've got, never mind. We got the
Yeah.
rock 2 there. We're all good.
We got a double powered up rock too, so that guy should be able to take out pretty much everything that sneaks through, but I think this is going to be GG. Unless those bottom guys end up not getting taken out properly, but I think the double fire rock 2 should be able to clean up there. And there's wave 6, and that's the bingo. 47
that's the
minutes.
game.
GG. GG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
GG. I don't like that rock on gold. I haven't learned it. I think if I learn it, I'll probably like it better. But thank you to Goose for I would assume putting the easier guide in the resource stock, which is if it wasn't obvious what I was using. That was a good game. I was really worried early on. You sniped me on the elf hat. And my original thought was to go for the column 4, and so I was just gonna basically rush elf at stage 3 and then I don't know, get 2 levels in the seaside, I guess, or car. But when you knocked off that bonus round goal, I was like, oh, I had to put a damper on that, unfortunately. But
yeah, this board was weird because it had a lot of really, really quick goals, and then once you got through the quick goals, all of the long, hard goals were really difficult.
yeah,
It did not have a lot of really, really quick goals.
Well, I guess not like a lot, but like the elf hat goal, for instance, and there are a couple like, I guess none of like the super immediate rush spaces, but I think a lot of the decisions that were made, honestly, the entire game were right on both players. I think you guys...
You did like
kick club as
4
well.
really quick squares and then no like medium length squares almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, through like, I don't know, maybe Kick Club and Velgris, and then, yeah, right when you got into Grimstone, I'm like, Grimstone level 4 this early? And then I looked at the board, I'm like, oh, we're done with the fast squares, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, what faster square was I supposed to go for?
No,
No,
that's what I
you
thought. I'm like,
you were
wow,
correct
so,
on that
and then
one.
I'm like, no, this is the right square. It's just
Yeah.
a weird board.
Because it was either going to be that or like starting to bank a bunch of progress into shooter or something, and that wouldn't have really made sense at that point
Yeah,
either.
everything else left was rubbish.
Yeah.
I mean, just looking at what's left, I don't know. Rakshasa is what, like, I'm just guessing 5 minutes, 6 minutes, something like that. But that's not too fast.
Rakshasa's like 5 minutes if you're comfortable beating the rest of stage 1 with the like 4 skull stuff. Which admittedly is not very easy to do in a bingo match,
No,
but
it's not.
No, that
Sure.
sounds awful.
yeah.
I mean, after that, I don't know, maybe Minpec wouldn't be too bad. Which I just realized it's a gift. I should have went for that. I'm getting smarter.
Oh, yeah. It is, yeah, that's good.
Antarctica's like a terrifying 10-minute goal that you can lose all your progress in.
That would have been a lovely 4 bosses, though.
That's true. I was practicing that goal the other day, and I forgot exactly how many bosses are actually in Antarctica, and I was like, well, there's one reason to go for it, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I wonder if, like, it's ever worth it, like, if you have, what is it, 2 bosses in 6 games is the one general? Like, I wonder if just opening Hawk Base to get the 2 quick That's kind of stupid though, isn't it? As I'm saying it. Maybe scratch that from the record. But
The thing is like, if you have Cyber-Elves on the card and bosses, you typically just, like, play the quicker Cyber-Elves stages. But, like, if you're very comfortable in Antarctica, it probably works out to about the same ratio of, like, time spent to bosses. So I think it just kind of depends.
it will be style points if somebody did that.
I'm also not entirely sure why, like, every board I've seen this season has cherry discs instead of gold discs.
Yeah. I don't remember the last time I've had a card with gold discs.
I don't either.
Very interesting.
But, like, just casually looking at this, I feel like if the game did come down to that space, that would have been a pretty nasty board to have to try to get cherries on.
Yeah, what would it be, like Belgris, and then Bushido Ball is your second.
Mm-hmm. And then it's like Overbold, Nightmare, or Rakshasa are the next ones that come up in this sorted list.
Go for a cheeky mortal.
Yeah. After that, yeah, it becomes Campanella, Kit Club, Karkar, Alcazar's Hat. Yeah, it's... Yeah. It falls off pretty hard after about your 5 top options, and even then, like, 4 and 5 are a little long.
Well, I certainly had a lot of fun. To be honest, I am a little tired now.
Yeah, doubleheaders will do that.
A lot of bingo tonight. Thank yous again for the casting. Thank you to a guide for a very fun, very good game. Best of luck in your 2 upcoming matches. And I don't have much else to say. I think it was a good game.
Yeah. GG's. Thanks, y'all, for playing. Zachary, thank you for co-casting. This was lots of fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
And a very fun game. There was a lot of good back and forth in that one. And as a Rock On fan, I'm glad that it got to end in a Rock On race where you both were doing well.
It was through gritted teeth, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. That guy was basically just like
I don't know. I think the board kind of sucked.
Yeah, this board was an interesting one, and I'd use interesting loosely.
Out of the squares left on the board, like almost all of them were shooting-based games, and I can't play shooting-based games, so I was never going to win this match, I don't think.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't have a bingo sneak up on me.
That's
It
fair.
was a tough card.
And the shooters...
Satsu, like...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let me just do Alphazar's Hat twice, Rakshasa, Overbold, Ninpek, and Cyber Owls.
Yeah.
Because I love shooting things. This is great. Love that. Thank you.
That's fun.
Oh, and Shooter as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, come on, it's got the shooter general. What do you want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the super shooter card.
Yeah. Thank you both for playing. And Zachary, thank you for the co-cast. I don't have too much more to say. I'll make sure that this is up pretty soon on YouTube. And yeah, thanks, y'all.
That's good. Have a good night, y'all.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Have a good one. Bye.
Okay. I'm gonna still stick around. I might end up being on mute here in a little bit. The ads just started running. Still gonna